Hello all, welcome back. Today I am here with a vegetable side dish which we have with rice. It's called Varavu or Upperi or Thoran, and in Thalassery we call it as Varavu only. And Thalassery Varavu is a bit more special and a bit more tastier than Thoran and Upperi. So what makes it different, that I will be explaining in this video. I'm showing the Varavu recipes of 5 different vegetables in 5 different ways. Also in the description box we'll be giving the timings of each Varavu separately, so that if you want to check out only one specific Varavu, you can get it from there. What differs in these 5 different vegetables is the way in which they are cut. So in this video I'll be telling about other vegetables also which can be cut in the similar way, so that whatever vegetable you get in your hand, you can make Varavu out of it. Also I'll be sharing some tips that will be helpful while making Varavu. So come, let's start. And first, it's the beans or carrot beans Varavu. It's the beans Varavu, but with the beans Varavu always we add a piece of carrot with it, so that it will be looking good and it will be tastier. So firstly, cut the beans into small pieces, chop it into small pieces, and then chop a carrot also into similar size. And one I'm taking, and that is also cut into small pieces. I'm cutting the carrot into small pieces too, similar to the beans. It should be almost in same size. Onion, I'm cutting it into small pieces. Instead of big onion, you can take shallot or small onion too. Then I'm taking 4 small green chilies and cutting it into small pieces. So the vegetables are cut and ready. To that add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and salt to taste. Here I have used half a teaspoon. You can add in how much salt you want as per your taste. Then mix it well, and I am heating a pan. While the pan is getting heated, I am also cutting some red chilies and making it ready. So we will need red chilies. Then when the pan is heated, I am adding oil to it, coconut oil, and then adding the mustard when the oil is heated. Once the mustard splutters, we need to add the red chilies which we have cut and made ready, and then some curry leaves, and then add the vegetables to this and stir well. Stir the ingredients well. Then add water to this. I am adding half a glass of water, that will be approximately 100 ml. It will depend on how much vegetable you take. Add some garlic to this. Then I am adding some coconut on top of it, and then closing the lid and cooking for some time. We need to cook for 5 to 6 minutes in simmer. After 6 minutes, I am opening the lid and looking whether all the water is absorbed and whether the vegetables are cooked well. Here you can see some water is not absorbed, still there, some water is there. So I am closing the lid again and cooking for another 3 to 4 minutes. After some time, after approximately 4 minutes, I am checking it once again. Now almost the water is absorbed. There is a little bit of water that we can just stir and stir by keeping the lid open, and that water will be get evaporated. This is my first tip actually. If by mistake you added more water and you feel like the vegetables are cooked but the water is remaining, you can just open the lid and cook, so that the water will get absorbed and the varavu will get ready. So our beans varavu is ready now. It's very tasty, very easy, very simple. So it was ready in approximately 9 to 10 minutes. Other vegetables which can be made in the similar way are ivy gourd, long beans, lady's finger, etc. Basically any long vegetable we can cook in this way and make varavu out of it. So this is the carrot beans varavu. It's very tasty and very simple too to make. So try it out. Now let's move on to the second one. Second one is the carrot varavu. Here I am taking 3 small carrots and grating it. So the carrots are grated. Now I take small 2 onions and I am grating that also. Here comes my second tip, that is whatever vegetable you take, in which shape you cut it. Cut the onion also in the same shape. Then it will be tastier and it will look good and the taste also will be good. Okay, onions are cut and then I cut 4 green chilies. Onion, if you have a big onion then take only 1. I have had small one, that's why I take 2. Mix the vegetables and add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and salt to taste. Then mix it well. Now the third tip, to this carrot, since it's grated, we are adding the coconut here itself and we are mixing it with the vegetables. While cooking also we'll be adding some more coconut. More coconut means more taste. The pan is heated, oil is poured, mustard, then red chilies and then curry leaves, and then our vegetable, the same batter. Here one more thing I am adding, that is garlic. In the previous one we had added after the vegetables were added. It actually doesn't matter, we can add before or after that. Now stir the vegetable well. Now for this we are adding water, but add only small amount of water, because since the carrot is grated, it will really require only small amount of water to get cooked well. So I'm adding only 2 tablespoons of water initially. And then I'm adding some more coconut and then closing the lid and cooking for some time. About 5 minutes only I am cooking, and I am then opening it and checking. So I feel that the carrot is not cooked well, so I am adding about 2 tablespoons of water again and then closing the lid and cooking it for another 3 minutes. After 3 to 4 minutes, checking again, and I think it requires 1 more minute of cook. So closing the lid and cooking one more time. After a minute I again opened, and now it is perfect, it is ready. Carrot is cooked well, water all is absorbed, and now it's ready to be moved to the plate. So for me it took 7 to 8 minutes cooking time. So another vegetable which you can cook in the same way is beetroot. You can grate the beetroot in the same way and with the same other ingredients. So let's move to the third one, that is cauliflower. So cauliflower, you need to first boil it in turmeric and salt water and then only use it. After boiling, you need to drain it and then cut it into small pieces for the varavu. I have taken half of a big cauliflower here. So the cauliflower is cut into small pieces and the onion also I have cut in the similar size, and 3 small green chilies also. I am adding half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and salt to taste. To this add the coconut and mix again. Now when the pan is heated, add oil, mustard, red chili, and then our vegetable, that is cauliflower. Now mix it well. For the cauliflower, there will be some water since we have boiled it before cooking, so we need to add water accordingly only. Now I have added some garlic to this. Now add the coconut, some more coconut, and then water. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of water. Stirring it once again and then closing the lid, and we can cook for 4 minutes initially. After 3 to 4 minutes I open the lid, but the water is still there and cauliflower is not cooked. It will take some time for the cauliflower to cook well. So once again I am closing the lid and cooking. I forgot to add the curry leaves, so I have added it now. After another 4 minutes I checked again. The cauliflower is cooked well and the water is fully gone, so I moved it into plate. It is ready. It took 7 to 8 minutes cooking time. It's very tasty varavu, so try it out. Now we move on to our 4th varavu. So the 4th one is snake gourd. I have taken 3/4 of a snake gourd and I am going to chop it into small pieces. Before cutting it, you should remove the white portion from the skin of the snake gourd. Don't forget to do that. Then after washing only you should cut it. Firstly I am chopping the snake gourd. You should not chop it very small. It should be approximately of this size. Then I am taking 2 onions. That also we will have to cut in the same shape as the snake gourd. Then comes the green chili. Here I am taking 3 green chilies and chopping it. Now the garlic. Here I'll say my 4th tip about garlic. Garlic always gives you a additional taste, and it is also a healthy ingredient. It's good for digestion also. Here I have mixed all the vegetables and added turmeric powder and salt to taste. Mix it well. Then heat a pan, add oil, mustard, red chili, curry leaves, and then the snake gourd. Add coconuts, garlic, and then add some water. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of water here because snake gourd doesn't require so much of water. It requires only less water. Then I'm closing it and cooking it for some time. After 5 to 6 minutes I checked and I can see some more water is remaining, so I closed it again and cooked for another 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes checking again, so it's almost ready. You can see there is no water remaining and the varavu is perfect. It's ready now. It took about 8 minutes cooking time. Another varavu or another vegetable that can be made in the similar way is yellow cucumber, also carrot, beetroot, potato. All these you can make in the same way. In the case of carrot, beetroot and potato, you need to make it smaller pieces. You need to chop it into smaller pieces, not like this, a bit more smaller. And the cucumber you can cut in the same size as we have cut the snake gourd. Also, in the case of water, you need to add more water for carrot, beetroot and potato. When you are adding, you can add 1/4 cup of water or more if required. But for the cucumber and the snake gourd, we add less amount of water only because it's a watery type, so we need only less amount of water for it to be cooked. So that's the only difference. You can make all other things are same, you can make it in the same way. So here comes the last one, that is amaranthus or chira. For chira varavu we need to cut it into small pieces. Now I have cut the stem part and then cut the leaf part. Before cutting, make sure that you wash it thoroughly before cutting. Any leafy vegetables we can do in the similar way. Okay, the spinach or any other leaf vegetables you can cut in the same way. Then I'm chopping 1 onion and 4 green chilies. Always use green chili instead of chili powder. If you use chili powder, we'll not get the original color of the varavu. Also the taste will be better if you add green chili. Addition of turmeric powder always gives a special taste. Instead of big onion, we can use shallot or a small onion also. Now the pan is heated, we are adding mustard. My last step, that is for the amaranthus, we add rice also. So I'm adding some rice grains. After that, add red chilies, garlic, and then our amaranthus mixed well. The curry leaves. Now this is of a larger quantity, but after cooking it will be not that much. It will shrink as it is a leafy vegetable. After that, add coconut, some more coconut, and then water. I'm adding only 3 tablespoons of water and then closing the lid and cooking. After some time, I opened the lid and checked whether it is cooked well. But I could see some more time is required. So once again closing the lid. Now checked it after some more time. So now it is cooked well. It took 6 minutes approximately for me for the chira to cook. It will depend on the quantity also. Here I got more quantity, so it took some time. So it's cooked and ready, and I have moved to the plate. It's very tasty and very nutritious dish. So try this also. So try all the varavu recipes I have mentioned here. It's very easy. So the specialities of Thalassery varavu is the addition of garlic, onion, coconut and turmeric powder in all the varavu recipes. Also, if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Support. Thank you.